Hey everybody, instead of the usual introduction, why don't we do one here live from the garage? There we go. Thought I'd do something a little different. You got Mark coming to you here this evening on a Garage Guide channel. It is May 11th, 2018. And from the title of this video, I'm talking Heritage Roughrider, 6.5 inch barrel. But this one, my friends, has the 9-round cylinders, 22 long rifle, and 22 Magnum. Now, a lot of you may be saying, oh, good grief, another Heritage review? There's a blue million of these on YouTube. Well, yes, they are. But guess what? There's probably, from what I've seen and counted, maybe 5 or 6 with the 9-round version. All right. I've seen some versions where somebody will just pick it up and put it in front of the camera and go, wait, this ain't 6, it holds 9. And then some other videos, a few of them, where somebody's standing out and taking some shots. And there's really no close-up looks at this version of the Heritage Roughrider. Now, I would have preferred one with the 4 3/4 inch barrel, but at the time, I couldn't find one. And then Bud's had one of these come up, and I decided, well, I better grab it while I got the chance. So I did. $168, my friends. What do you say we take this over to the bench, under the bright light, and take a close look at it, and after that, we'll go down to a little shooting area. We'll take the first shots out of both cylinders, both 9-round cylinders. Let's do this. Well, my friends, we're over here at the bench under the bright light, and what do you say we take a first look at this little guy right here? Now, of course, when it was shipped to my FFL, I did open it up and check it out and all that, so this isn't the first time it's been opened. But let's start with the box. Since the last Heritage I had, they've changed their box designs here. It's a cardboard box, of course, but it kind of looks like a leather thingy here. Kind of nice. I like it. We open it up here. It's got a coupon here. It says they have extra cylinders. And if I fill out the back of the coupon right here, and I can buy an extra cylinder, 22 and 22 Magnum, for $29.95 each. So, hey, I might take them up on that later on, you know, but not right now. Of course, you got your manufacturing warranty card and all that to fill out. Comes with the key lock right here, safety lock. I never throw these away. I got mine in a drawer there at my house, and I got a bunch of them in there. You can't never tell when one of these come in handy. As a matter of fact, I got one of these on my locker at work. And we got the other tags and stuff here that come with it. I've clipped it off, and it does come with the tag. It says 9 shots. Okay? Of course, the other tag just says 22 mag cylinder included. Now right here we have the 22 Magnum cylinder and that little orange thingy right there. I removed the orange thing off the 22 LR cylinder already. But as we can look at it right here, you know, 9 rounds of 22 Magnum out of a 6.5 inch barrel. That's some serious firepower. Let's turn this over, pull this guy off. There we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Heck yeah. Okay, now I got the box and everything out of the way. Right here is the 22 Magnum cylinder. I will put it over to the side up here. Let's just look at what this little pistol or revolver, you know, the features it has. Okay, right here on the front, you have a bladed sight, and I don't know if you can tell or not, there's a tiny little white dot on the front. I don't know if you can make that out or not on this camera. but it's there, believe me. And every Heritage I ever had never had a tiny little white dot. And I've rubbed my finger over it a couple of times. No, it's not a scratch, but it's about the size of a pinhead. So, yeah, I'll probably put a little bit of white fingernail polish or something like that maybe on there. The rear sight is just notched into the top of the frame right here. Pull the hammer back. As we all know, the gun is safe. Don't know if I can get a good line of sight picture or not there, but there it is for what it's worth. Of course, this is single action only, okay? You just can't pull back on a trigger. Nothing's going to happen. 1, 2, 3 clicks, and back like that. Now, you see right here, the hammer did not go all the way back up. It has a crossbar safety, which if you pull this little lever back like that, the hammer should close on up to the back of the receiver. Let's see if we can, well, now we can try it. Nope. I hate doing this, but need to do it to make a point. Right there. Now, as I push that up, it created some space right there. Also, if you want to eject, right here is the gate, what they call, and you pull that down to the side. You pull it back 2 clicks, and you just turn it like that. Get each hole lined up, and this right here is the ejector. You push that in. Let's see if I can get this lined up here on camera. Kind of hard to do. Well, not impossible, but let's try it again. Get that turned. There we go. You push in on that like that, and you can see that going in and out right there, right here. There it is. That simple. For such a budget-friendly pistol or slash revolver, this thing does have some really pretty 2-piece Cocobolo grips on it, and they are replaceable. Heritage line, they got a bunch of these, ivory, pink, even Civil War commemorative grips, but I like these here. These are beautiful. I've always been a big fan of Cocobolo grips. Now, what do you say we swap out the cylinders? Right here are, let's see, let's get this back up. The safety's on. Right here is your 2 main components. Here is a button or rod you would push in, and when you're pushing in on this, here's another rod that pulls out that the cylinder rotates around this right here. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and hopefully I can get this in the camera here. We'll pull back a little bit. We'll push down. Well, I'll go ahead and push down on this side, get a grip on that, see if I can pull it out. Ain't happening. Let's try it again. Yep, got it on camera, and there it come out, just like it. Now, this gate right here, open that up, push this over to the side, and it slides right out. Now you see the end with all these teeth on it. That goes to the back of the receiver right there on the hammer, so when you put it back in, you'll know which end goes. And this right here, the 22 long rifle cylinder. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 rounds, 22 long rifle. Okay, I'll put this over here. But before I do, I want to say 22 LR is not engraved on this cylinder as it is on a 22 Magnum cylinder, which is engraved right here. You got a lot more notches on 22 LR right here than you do 22 Magnum. Now, to put this back in for the 22 Magnum here, just do the process in reverse. Alright, gate down or open like it. See if we can get it slid in. Seems to be in okay. I believe it is. No, not all the way. Got to kind of fidget with it a little bit, I guess. You don't want to force these things in. There we go. Just like that. Got to wiggle it around a little bit, you know. The gate is closed. Now, where'd that pin roll off to? Right here. Okay. We'll put that back down in this hole here. And she should be lined up. But we'll find out in just a second. You push that button in again. And you push that in. Voila. There we go. Okay, let's cock her back. One. Yep. She's in there. It's that simple. Now, when I bought my very first Heritage here some years back with both cylinders, I had a heck of a time, you know, trying to get this cylinder swap going on correctly. It was trial and error, but I finally managed to make it work and I got used to it. And now I can do it with my eyes closed unless the camera's running. Whenever the camera's running, I don't seem to do so well, but I did achieve my goal here, my friends. Anyhow, what do you say we take it down to my little shooting area? And since I have the 22 Magnum cylinder in here, I'm going to do something a lot of people don't usually do. The first rounds I fire through this will be 22 Magnum, and then I'll go with 22 LR. Let's do this. Okay, one quick side note right here before we take it down to my little shooting area. The 22 long rifle cylinder, well, you can also shoot 22 longs and 22 shorts with it. Okay, I forgot to mention that a little while ago. Thought it was important. I'd better add that on here. Alright, now let's go down here and put the first rounds through it, starting with 22 Magnum. Now, let's do this. Alright, the ammo I got here today is Winchester Super X 22 Magnum rounds. As you can see right here, they're 40 grain and are rated at a velocity of 1910 foot per second. Let's shoot this first cylinder full of them and see what happens. Alright, my friends, 9 rounds, 22 Magnum, aiming at the cardboard target on the left top circle. Let's see what we can do with this. What do you say we check it out, see how we did? Off the tripod. Got a feeling they're going to be all over the place, but Ooh. 9 rounds, not too shabby. 1, 2, 3, 4 in the middle of the circle. 5, 6, 7, 8. Good grief, where's the 9th round? Let's see. Oh, looks like 2 of them in the same hole there. Can't really tell. I believe that's what's happened. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, need a little practice, but what the heck. Let's reload this with some more 22 Magnum and see what we can do to old Mr. Thieving Ass Crackhead right here. You know what, my friends? I'm just going to put the camera right up here next to the target, and let's all enjoy old Crackhead here getting filled full of holes with some 22 Magnum. I'm going to be about 5 yards away. Alright, let's take a count of this, see what we got. 9 rounds, 22 Magnum. Let me look here. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Let's start this over again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Well, let's just say Mr. Crackhead here got his nasal passages cleared really well. Alright, I got the 22 long rifle cylinder in. It also will shoot shorts and longs. 9 rounds of Remington, 22 golden bullets. If I'm not mistaken, it's 36 grain. I don't have my reading glasses with me and I couldn't make out the small print, but I'm pretty sure it's 36 grain ammo. Let's go ahead to target on the left, bottom circles. Let's try it out. Alright, no failures, nothing really bad happened, just 1 or 2 little things, and we'll discuss that when we get back up to the garage. But first, let's take a look at this last target. And here we go. Starting to get dark out here. It's about 7:30 in the evening. Yep, 2 in the bullseye, and the rest are high. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Right there. Okay, 1 on that line there. All 9 accounted for. Yeah, could do better. That wasn't so bad with 22 Magnum. An old crazy crack-haired man. He's here with those cleared nasal passages. Let's hit the garage. Bye-bye, crackhead. Here at the garage, and you saw as I did. The thing worked. Fired every shot, no problem. There was only one little thing that really got to me when I had the 22 long rifle cylinder in here, and I was trying to load it. It seemed like there was a little catch in it, and I had to pull the hammer all the way back like that to get it to go forward. It was like maybe there's a little burr on the back end of the cylinder here, but I let it go back up and then continued to turn it and load it. Other than that, I had no problems with it. So I'm going to take this cylinder out here after the video and check and see maybe if there's a little place on it or maybe a burr that needs to be smoothed down just a tad, because them things do happen, especially when you mass produce firearms like this. And Heritage does really mass produce these revolvers here. The timing on it and everything on the cylinder seemed pretty good. The 22 Magnum rounds were a little more difficult to eject, and I'm not saying difficult as hard. You just had to, you know, be a little more picky with them or what have you, but they ejected with no problem, as did the 22 long rifle rounds. This gun right here, this is not a high dollar gun, all right? It's not even made of steel. Some people might call it pop metal or whatever, but you know, it's just a fun gun. It's just for plinking or maybe even light varmint control, but for some people that's on a really, really tight budget and you want something for home defense. Now I know you can probably go out and get a single barrel shotgun, or excuse me, single shot shotgun, a good used one for probably less than what this cost. And this was $168 from Bud's. But 6 rounds or even 9 rounds, 22 Magnum, you know, that's going to put a hurting on somebody, especially if they're trying to break into your house or, you know, cause harm to you, your family, your loved ones, whoever else. It is what it is, okay? I always wanted the 9-round version, and I finally got it, and I'm well satisfied with it, except for that one little catch that I mentioned here a second ago on the 22 LR cylinder. Like I said, I'm going to check out this backside here of the cylinder. Maybe there's a little burr or something, I don't know. But time will tell. This here is just a fun gun. That's what I use it for. Pop cans, just miscellaneous targets, that kind of thing. And it's a good beginning gun for somebody learning to shoot, okay? Got no problem with that. It is a little heavy for a smaller child, maybe, but you know, this is something it can grow into, and they can, you know, have a lot of fun with this. Make a lot of good memories with your child, grandchildren, whoever, nieces, nephews. It's just a lot of fun, okay? It is what it is. Heritage Rough Rider, 9-round revolver, 22 long rifle, shorts, longs, and 22 Magnum. Pretty little thing for such a low price, all right? It ain't the greatest thing ever made, but still yet, you can have a lot of fun with it, make a lot of good memories, all right? This is Mark, Garage Guy 879. I'm out of here. When you go shooting, please be safe.